Hello, this is Anya Deva with Elemental Therapy. In this video, we'll be talking about Vishuddha Chakra, or the word central. Vishuddha is a throat center. It lies between the heart and the mind. So it takes an open mind, an open heart to speak your words clearly, to deliver your intention through the words and make your words into magic. Vishuddha is a center of conceptual world where sky is the limit. And sky has just as much limit as our mind allows. So expanding our mind to the limitless is a transformation quality of this center. Vishuddha Chakra, the vibrational center of communication in our body, corresponds to the space of void element. Void is emptiness. And from that emptiness, you, the mighty creator, is able to produce any vibration that brings forth a reality, any reality that you wish to produce. And simply being aware of the meaning of this activity is enough to turn any mind into the expansive consciousness of a magician. I always can create enough space within myself to welcome whatever I want and to have whatever I want. And this is key to abundance. If I feel that I don't have enough space, then I feel constricted in some ways and I experience scarcity. In this case, I connect to the Vishuddha center. I look into the infinite sky. I understand that space is limitless. I know that universe is constantly expanding. So I connect to that expansion within myself. And I take space as my guide to expansion, to the inner expansion. Look at the hovering birds. They're the masters of the space, navigating it with ease, making it part of their living space. Native Americans took the birds like eagle and falcon as their totems because they inspired them to connect to the space. And when eagle appears in your dreams or during meditation, it's a sign that it's time to stretch your limits. The yantra of Vishuddha Chakra is the silver crescent moon surrounded by the 16 petals. The crescent moon is a symbol of the pure cosmic sound, nada. And so purification by sound is one of the attributes of the center. Also, all the elements of the lower chakras, the earth, the water, the fire, and the air, refine to the purest essence and dissolve into Akasha, or the void. The void element is the source of all the elements below it. So the experience of Vishuddha Chakra is as if you sit in the middle of a hurricane, the eye of a hurricane, and you just observe all the emotion, passions, desires of the lower chakras swirl around you, but you remain detached, just observing yourself existing and playing on the stage of life. Mastering yourself and the world around you would include mastering your word. Many people use words mindlessly and automatically, and it probably due to the linguistic culture that is not very expensive nowadays. Speaking is a creative process, and it's a monologue of the creative mind. However, when the mind stalls in expressing itself through lack of words, the person begins to feel incompetent and even unwilling to express himself or herself altogether. And so the creative process stalls, and that causes a halt of inner creativity, shutting down and bringing your attention to others instead of to your own creativity. This in turn leads to stagnation of imagination and creative process. And so the loss of communication leads to destruction of inner freedom. And this is how important it is to have the proficiency of the word. Every word is loaded with information, vibration, intention, and will. So saying the loving word will create love. Saying kind words will create kindness in your world, and saying destructive words will create destruction in your world. Saying a word is like throwing a pebble in the still pond of the universal cosmic energy, and that will create ripples. So it's a cause and effect. So you will always have the effect of the words. This is how important it is to choose the right words, the creative words. According to Ayurvedic tradition, Saraswati Nadi channel is supplying Vishuddha center with the prana. The channel runs from Muladhara center, the base of the spine, into the throat chakra, branching to the tip of the tongue. Throat vocal cord supplies the entire mouth and throat with energy and gives you a power of speech, singing, sense of taste, wisdom, and mantra. The power, it gives power to your mantra. Common psychological symptoms of unbalanced chakra is nervousness, anxiety, fear, attention deficit disorder, feeling isolated and feeling dumb. To open the center, you can use a simple practice. First of all, you can use Jalanhara Bandha to activate the chin center. That helps to exercise the muscles and also accumulate the energy that is rising from Muladhara chakra into the Vishuddha. Perform like this. You also can do throat crunches, laying on your back, and that further brings blood and energy into the center. For the mantra, I mean, let's start with pranayama and the mudra. The mudra of the space is creating a space. Remember the Anahata chakra mudra is the connection of the opposites. Now we raise it to Vishuddha and we open it up, creating a space. And the breath of the pranayama for the Vishuddha is inhaling into your throat. And exhaling as a gust of wind. Listening to almost like a white noise of the infinite universe that's located in your throat. When you inhale, you can do a Jalanhara Bandha to hold the breath and release it, extending your throat and opening it up. Now the sound or the mantra for this chakra is hum. Try to open your throat really wide when you sing this mantra, so the sound come up very, very open. You can look into the infinite sky, in the blue sky, and say, you're space, and I'm space. And I always have space within myself to have whatever I want. Just a few more details about the Vishuddha Chakra. The color of this vortex of energy is blue. So wearing blue clothing, surrounding yourself with blue things, wearing gems like lapis lazuli or turquoise or aquamarine is beneficial. The planet of this chakra is Mercury. Mercury is the messenger of gods. So you can see where the Mercury is in your natal chart, and you can make adjustments in your life accordingly. the energy, the attribute of the center is yang or masculine, so it's active creating, outgoing energy. So the balancing chakras for this one is all the yang chakras, which is the base, the Muladhara, the solar plexus energy, and the crown energy. That's pretty much it for now. To get more details, more healing techniques, and more information about this of healing the center, perhaps you want to be a better creative communicator, perhaps you want to be a better singer, perhaps you want to give more power to your words. For all this, you want to connect to your Vishuddha Chakra. So for more powerful tools for opening the center, you can read my book. It's called Centers of the Self, Kundalini Yoga for Healing and Magic. It's available on Amazon.com. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.